All right, here we go. It's the KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock Series, Week 5. We're here at Williams Grove. Let's go ahead and have a look at your grid. Starting on pole tonight. We usually see him starting on pole. We'll see if he can finish up there tonight. It's going to be Zach Wells for Hazen Boots Motorsports. To his outside for Backdraft Motorsports, Seth Johnson in the SJD Design number 5 machine. Tyler Kleeman will fire off from P3 tonight, number 97 machine. He'll have the boogeyman Jamie Kephart in the number 2 for 203 Motorsports is outside. Starting back in P5 tonight, it's going to be the 85, the weapon, Wyatt Walker, the Walker Ridge fermentation machine for Hazen Boots Motorsports. His outside, the owner-operator of Backdraft Motorsports, Stephen Hott in the 84. Starting back there in P7 tonight, going to be Bryson Witherspoon, owner-operator of HBM. To his outside, he'll have the co-owner of the team in the 88 Cooper Equipment Rentals machine, Corey Hazelwood. Gavin Balderas will be firing off in the 9th position tonight. To his outside, it's going to be Stu Rat for Backdraft Motorsports, his trademark number 19. Rounding out your field here, Kyle Bullen will be firing off in P11, and to his outside, Tyler Barr for Raise the Bar Racing. That'll do it for your grid here tonight as we get ready to go. This guy should be fixing to roll off the grid here anytime. Up in the booth tonight joining us, Jace Dalmelin.
We're back. We are back. So what do you think, Steve? Who you got tonight?
Hard to bet against Jamie Kephart in a dirt street stock.
Yeah, I hear you, but Wells is, you know, we've talked about this before. Wells being Mr. Qualifying, can he stay in the front?
We shall see. Be 25 laps here. As soon as the pace truck gets him rolling here. Seth's ready to go.
Tyler in there. Yeah, he is. He's getting that thing warm.
He's ready to go.
That thing is boiling.
Seth got a new paint scheme. See that sparkly green?
It must be really easy for him to contact his painter.
I hear they're on a first name basis.
I could, you know, I could imagine.
A couple of SGD design cars out here tonight.
Oh yeah. Interesting track for the car, in my opinion.
Couple of drag strips with a couple of corners. So I've been told.
And these things got drag tires on all 4 corners.
Lights off the pace truck. We'll be green next time by.
It's a dangerous time to be in the top 6 of RWRS dirt racing.
There are some fast guys up here. A lot.
I mean, you could say, you could almost get away with saying top 6, 7. I mean, they're fast.
It's a stacked field. Here we go. Pace truck's off. Field in the hands of Zach Wells. And we're green here at Williams Grove.
Pretty clean looking into the first corner. Wyatt gets a little up the track there.
Witherspoon got a good run on the low side. Tyler Kleeman not wasting any time to challenge Zach Wells. He took a peek to the inside, coming out of 4. Jamie Kephart real low down the front stretch.
I love these corners in these street stocks because you never know you never know how hard someone's really going to try to drive it in. So you have a lot of guys checking up for one another, and it's kind of chaos in the corner when we're all bunched up.
Speaking of chaos,
Oh,
Gavin
contact.
Balderas back there. He went to the inside of Corey Hazelwood. He's going to get it turned around.
I can't thank them enough for proving my point there.
Just as you said it, too. Let's go back.
I honestly didn't know that was happening.
See
So.
exactly what was going to... Well, that's good. You're not a psychic.
Right, yeah, no. I did watch this race.
Let's see here. Oh, no. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, they just kind of never got off of each other for the whole straight. It started when he got up into the wall, and it kind of just pinballed down the whole straight.
Well, an interesting start to the night here. First yellow of the night. Just a few laps into this one. Gavin Balderas, Corey Hazelwood making contact. You can beat and bang with these street stocks a little bit, though. That is a nice thing.
I was just about to bring that up. I'm like, if there's one dirt series where, you know, these drivers may be a little bit more enticed, not to wreck one another, but lean on each other once in a while, they can certainly do it.
He didn't slam you, he didn't bump you, he didn't nudge you, he rubbed you. And rubbing, son, is racing.
I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
that's my thoughts on it.
Yes, sir.
Gotta love Days of Thunder. Yeah, if you get mad about getting wrecked in a dirt street stock, I mean, you need to calm down, touch some grass. That's my personal opinion.
Off top of your head, what speed these guys are achieving down this straightaway?
Oh yeah, they're going about 104, 105 by the time they start checking up.
That's too fast. That's.
I mean, for these cars, I mean, you look at how long the straightaways here are. I mean, it's like runway 22L or something. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think we need like a turbo version of these.
That's what makes it so hard in any sort of modified or a late model here, with their stagger and the way their offset is, trying to keep the car straight for, you know, a half a mile straightaway. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I almost prefer the short tracks if you got a modified or a late model or something. Easier to run. Guys getting lined back up here 2x2. Zach Wells still the control car out front. Tyler Kleeman going to be outside, and Seth Johnson starting from P3. Jamie Kephart is outside. Here we go.
Well. Tyler up in the front.
Zach being the control car gives him the advantage. Gets the jump down into one. Seth stuck in the middle 3 wide. Wyatt just barely clears him there.
I think Seth may have almost gotten into Kephart there. It was close, though. He caught it.
Yeah, it's tough knowing when, like you said, when people are going to check up.
It's so crazy in these. Because I feel like you could effectively drive these cars about 100 different ways. These ones specifically.
Corey Hazelwood trying to make some progress there on the high side. Gavin Balderas, we don't get to see him all the time. Only runs the street stocks here with the Redemption Weekly Racing Series. Good to see him out here tonight. He's back there battling with Kyle Boland. Gavin puts out some pretty sweet paint jobs, I must say. If you ever follow any of his stuff on Facebook.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, you should check it out. He's got some really awesome looking sprint car paints. Oh, Kyle Boland.
Oh, man.
Looking to leave some marks on the paint there of Gavin Balderas. Seth looking to the inside of Wyatt up here.
That was a fight of my painter is better than yours. But Wells is relieved to be out in front still. He's got one fast guy behind him. Well, I mean, he's got 5 fast guys behind him, but
He's opened up a little bit of a gap back there. I think Jamie probably has Tyler looking in that mirror. Seth looking to the inside of Wyatt here. See if he can get a run down the backstretch.
it's so hard to get a run in these.
You got to get on the brakes so you don't slide 4 lanes up into somebody
Right.
when you get down into the corners. So
Once you get on your line, that's your racing strategy the whole race.
they're still side by side.
Oh, Witherspoon in P6 right now too.
The Spoon working that high side in right now. He's got his teammate Hazelwood right behind him.
I think he's gonna. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Hazelwood.
Just try to make your pick 9 laps into the race.
Yeah, so I was thinking about it, and well,
You
I
can't.
was late, but
At any
Better late
casino,
than
that's an
never.
illegal bet.
I picked somebody that is in P7 but has the potential to be in P4.
I mean, since
So-
we're allowed to pick so late, I'm gonna go with Wells right now since he's
Yeah, that's
he's
probably
taking
a
Tyler
smarter
Kleeman
pick
to
than mine.
Gapplebee's right now. And Tyler Kleeman is looking in his mirror. Look at this. Check this out the back of his car. Gonna be a whole lot of Jamie Kephart.
Yeah, another guy I don't want behind me. These guys can do it though. Wyatt and Seth and Witherspoon getting close to Seth Johnson right now.
Spoon's a dirt racer, man. He can do a lot of things from that recliner.
Don't you know it?
But dirt is his specialty. That's his favorite. He closed on Seth right there.
Yeah, he's getting down.
12 to go here. The KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock Series. We
Fairly
appreciate KLB Farms coming on board, sponsoring the series, giving us these dirt street stocks to run. Every Tuesday night kicks off our dirt program here for Redemption Weekly Racing Series. And hey, Jace, we appreciate having you in the booth, man. It's been kind of
Yeah,
cool.
it's fun. It's fun. No, it's fun. I enjoy it. I get to pop up in the booth and then leave and effectively leave you with the work. Sorry, buddy. I mean, if we're calling it how it is, you know I'm a pretty honest guy. That's what it is. No, it's fun. I like it.
I
don't know
gotta tell
anything
you.
about dirt, but it's fun.
Well, I don't know much about it, but I do know Jamie Kephart is pretty much a professional in these dirt street stocks. And I am shocked that him and Tyler Kleeman have not closed on Zach Wells. Zach Wells is running the race of his life right now in these things.
I mean, Wells is fast, but did we just find Zach Wells calling?
Apparently, Williams Grove is his track.
Okay. All right.
He's got that low line figured out. A lot of
Yeah,
these
he
guys
does.
ripping the high line. Spoon back there, I mean, he's making his own trail. Seth, Wyatt,
He's a
side by
he's a
side.
trailblazer. I think this is going to be the most interesting part of this race right now is these two.
Best battle we got on the track right here.
Spoon wants in, man. Crazy.
Wyatt unable to clear him. Seth still hanging tough.
That's the hard part about these, right? I mean, you get in the corner with somebody, you can't get a run. You just kind of get stuck.
You don't want to throw it in there. You know, Seth's a super clean driver. He's not going to throw it up in there to the side of Wyatt. Wyatt, same thing. He's not going to do that to Seth. They cross each other over here. Wyatt does get a pretty good run off the low side there. Squeezes Seth high.
Oh, Spoon's coming in. Every time he go into that corner, Spoon, he goes in a little bit deeper than Wyatt and Seth there.
His teammate Hazelwood back here able to get around Stephen Hott. He's getting racy. Wyatt able to finalize that pass, it looks like. Look at Witherspoon is using, I'm talking the highest line.
Yeah, that was a bit wide.
4 to go here. Wells got this one well in hand. I did not mean the pun intended there at all.
I was gonna say what you did there, but I didn't know if that's what you were going for.
I wasn't going for it. It's his last name, not mine.
Hey, we gotta be careful. We also have a history of you speaking about drivers and them crashing, so we gotta watch out for that.
Still a few to go here. Tyler Kleeman doing all he can to try and reel in Zach Wells here. Jamie Kephart there as well. Tall order with 2 to go, though.
Wyatt got well ahead of Seth.
Hazelwood back here. Battling it out. Stephen Hott. Zach Wells going to come around, take the white flag. One more time around Williams Grove.
Big send in there.
I mean, there's plenty of room to catch it.
Yeah.
It's, it looks like the 405 in LA up there, so you got about 10 lanes to work with. Zach Wells
last lap.
Through 3 and 4 one last time. Flash bulbs are going off. He'll take the win here. Tyler Kleeman will bring home second. Kephart round out your top 3. Wyatt Walker P4. And Seth Johnson will round out your top 5.
Tell you what, that's a stout top 5 right there.
Yeah, tough to compete with those guys, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the best. So Wells, Kleeman, Kephart, they'll bring them around, line it up, and we'll go trackside for interviews.
All right, starting off with our third place driver, the Boogeyman, 203 Motorsports. Jamie Kephart, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Hey, man, kind of a one-lane track tonight. Pretty much held serve, not too far off where you qualified, and managed to bring home a podium tonight. You want to break down your run for us?
Yeah, man, you nailed it right on the head. It was pretty much one lane. Zach and Tyler had it figured out for sure. I was just kind of finding my way there early. Luckily, we was able to pass Seth and Wyatt there closer to the beginning and just kind of set sail and hit marks and pay attention to what the front boys were doing. So we will leave here gladly with a podium P3.
Yeah, not too bad. Get out of here. Get out of here with your points lead intact. It's a pretty good night overall. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Jamie?
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to Choice Inc. They've been there through a lot. Love those guys. Appreciate them. Got to give a shout out to 203 Motorsports, Trash Panda Mafia, Scrub Hugger Graphics, Boss Contract, and Terry Nix Equipment. All the people that help make this go around over here in our camp, and we appreciate the sponsors for giving us a place to play on Tuesdays. Thank you all very much.
Yes, sir. There you have it. Jamie Kephart, 203 Motorsports, getting it done at P3 tonight. Moving on to our second place driver, Tyler Kleeman. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, good battle with Zach up there at the front, but unfortunately unable to get it done. Come up just one shy of getting a win here tonight. Want to break down your run for us?
Yeah, just tried lines, and I always forget that these cars don't have the power that I'm kind of used to, so my lines weren't really working that well, but that's where I felt the most comfortable and kept a halfway decent pace. Zach was on rails tonight. I was waiting for Kephart to get around me also.
Hey, not a bad effort tonight. Came out here, wound up P2. So you beat everybody but one car. It's pretty decent. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Tyler?
Everyone over at EPI, HCM, Primetime Custom Wrap, you guys for putting it on. All the sponsors that allow us to run here, Kephart and Wells for a good race, and everyone else for a good race. It was a lot of fun.
All right, yes, sir. We appreciate you being a part of it as well. Moving on to tonight's KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock Series feature winner, Zach Wells. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Zach, wire to wire, qualified on the pole, which, well, not unusual for you to do. We put the whole thing together tonight. Congrats on that. You want to break the rundown for us?
Yeah, I finally figured out how to qualify first and stay here. I knew this track, these cars don't really have a whole lot of go to them, so if you can keep it around the bottom under the slick, you're going to be pretty set. I knew it would be a tough task to tame with Jamie and Tyler right behind me and Seth to my outside too. So luckily we were able to just keep it right around the bottom and not hit the inside fence, and here we are, finish with P1.
Absolutely. Great run tonight. Held off some good dirt drivers there behind you and managed to bring home the victory. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Zach?
Yeah, you guys for putting it on. Dirty Mac Motorsports, Dirty Mac Polishing, Hazen Boots Motorsports, Turkey Ranch Cannabis Club, Beatman's Masonry, and Finish Line Race Designs.
There you have it. Zach Wells for Hazen Boots Motorsports getting it done tonight in the KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock. Brought to you by Redemption Weekly Racing Series. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see y'all next week.